Got a special one for you today. Look at this thing. Look at that wedge. What in the world? This is they say it's a 72-degree wedge. It's from Maisel Golf. It's called the Last Wedge. I'll tell you, it looks more like 80. I mean, you could get that thing as flat as a pancake. But we're gonna have some fun around the greens today to see if this is even something to consider, or is it just like a gimmick to have some fun with? Okay, I just missed, I'm short. Normally in this scenario, I would take my 52, 54 degree and just hit a little, pitch and run here. This is what I would normally use. Something like that. And let it release somewhere. That's an easy to do, but that's not why we're here. We're here for the excitement. So the question is, can you use this 72-degree wedge that literally has like 0 degrees of bounce? Now bounce is this 52 has 12 degrees of bounce. So here's the leading edge and here's the bounce. You can see how low it comes below the leading edge. Well, here's the leading edge. There's like negative bounce. There's nothing down here. It goes straight up. So 0 would like be an exaggeration. There's even less than that, it seems. I don't think I would ever use this in this situation, but what happens if you do? Ooh, scary. As you would expect, it's going to dig in. That's why you need bounce. So this is with 72-degree loft and 0 bounce. This is 54-degree, 12-degree bounce here. Both digging into the earth, and take a look at the difference. 72 no bounce on the left, Maisel, Vokey SM10, 54-degree, 12-degree bounce on the right. And you could see the difference there. No bounce, 12 degrees of bounce. So for this scenario, this wedge would, well, you're gonna dig in. And if you're somebody who digs in, then you would not use this in this scenario. So strike one for Maisel 72. All right, challenge number 2. And we're faced with this quite often. We've got some fringe to go over. Put my ball right here. Super downhill green, everything's running away. Now, you can putt this, and many people would choose to putt it. The problem is, it's gonna bounce all over the place as soon as it hits that stuff. And so it's just unpredictable as to what's gonna happen. So you're gonna have to hit it really hard through there. And that ran by 10, 15. It's not bad. It's a good option, but is there a better option out there? Because you would want some height, max spin, and some control. So let's see if Maisel 72 is gonna perform in this scenario where I just wanna get it right there with max spin. What can we do? Well, I'm gonna have to clip it good. The good news is we're on a zoysia grass, so the ball kind of sits up a little. And can we do it? Look at that. I mean, I didn't even hit the green. That's pretty good. That thing has some check on it. I stopped it above the hole. Maisel tied the score if you're confident getting ball first. Downhillers, good one. Now, this isn't the video to teach this shot, but if you do want to learn it, you got to open that face up quite a bit, weight all the way forward, and you got to try to swing the club underneath the ball, generating massive speed. You're actually trying to get it all the way under the ball, and you're going to strike the ball actually kind of on the top of the club face if you can. So wait forward, open that up, and with the wedge like this, not only is it harder, but if you get it wrong, it's going to be bad. But if you get it right, it could be really special. So high risk, great reward if you got a decent short game. It's gotta be pretty good. All right, I know what you wanna see. Here's our next challenge. We are short-sided, way to the right, tight pin, in the rough, got nothing to work with. We're gonna go with 3 different options. Kind of a bump and run, let's say a little hybrid. You just punch it down there and let it roll through everything. A lot of people go like that. We'll do one there. We'll do one with my 60-degree wedge and go high. And then the last one we'll do with Maisel 72. And we'll see who wins this challenge, who gets the vote. Like a little hybrids up first. Just wanna let it run and hopefully get through all this Bermuda. Whoops. Well, that's a risk you take. I carried it way too far. My 60-degree wedge, something I'm used to, I'm gonna try to land it in that fringe there and see how close we can get her. Okay, I hit just on the green. From here, if you hit it here, you'd be happy with that. All right, Maisel. Similar lie, rough. Let's go. I feel like I've got to take a pretty full swing to get anything going here. Ooh. I took a full swing, came up short. I guess I got to swing harder on those. Moving on. I'm not totally sure who I give the edge to there. It's either between the 60-degree and the 72 Maisel. I'm used to the 60, so I know what to do. But I feel like if I got used to that 72, in that scenario, I think it could win out in that situation with a fair amount of practice. You let me know on that one who won below. And so next up will be bunker shots. Hopefully not fairway bunker shots. No fairway bunker shots. Okay, I lied. Before we get in the bunker, here's what we want to see. Let me keep the face a little bit more square here as opposed to opening it up and see from this, let's say 30-yard shot, what it will produce. I feel like I could swing pretty hard at it and see what happens. I'll do a few of those. You definitely can't dig it into the ground. I'm gonna hold my hands up a little higher this time so that heel doesn't dig. That thing stopped. One more time. Hands even higher. Really get those hands, and I'm gonna get in close here. There we go. To try to keep it square on the, going through the earth. Oh, there we go. So there's a little bit of technique stuff we gotta do in a situation like this. You gotta get closer to it and get those hands up higher. So if you're a low hands guy or girl, then this is probably not gonna work out. And we're gonna use that kind of same technique as we move forward into the sand traps, which are coming up. All right, as promised, we're gonna hit 3 shots with my 60-degree wedge and 3 shots with Maisel out of this bunker here. Greenside bunker. Let's see how well or how unwell we do. Here we go. SM10. Oh, I chunked one. That's fantastic. Look at that. Okay, here we go. Maisel, what have we got? Ooh, scary. Ooh. Ooh, I clipped that good. Look at that. Okay, that was a little heavy. Well, collectively, those were better. Like on a firmer bunker, this might be the way to go, to be honest with you. Yeah, so firm bunkers, yes. But if you have a fluffy bunker, then no good, you need bounce. Okay, this will be our max distance test. What do we got? 77 to the flag. My 60 can go like 85. So, I don't know the conversion rate from 60 to 72, but it's 12 degrees. So that's 3 clubs difference if you do 4-degree gapping. In other words, it should come up short. Oh, yep, came up short. All right, let's try again. I'm gonna really kind of lean forward on this. Can we hit it 70 yards? Oh, I got that good. It's right at it. Go. Nope. That last one was good. That's max distance all the way. 64, that's max. And the shortest it goes, well, if you screw up, you're hitting it 30 yards. So who is this type of wedge for? Well, it's for nobody, and it's for everybody all at the same time. Look, in reality, you want something with some forgiveness. This is a 60 with a lot of forgiveness with the bounce. This is a 72 with 0 forgiveness. So head to head, I'm gonna take forgiveness over non-forgiveness every day of the week. But for something that's a lot of fun to goof around with, this could do it for you. It's a very specialty wedge. I would say if you can hit this, well, you can hit anything, that's for sure. So might not be a bad way to practice and try to really clip that thing. You're gonna have a lot of fun with it and hit some really cool little spinner shots. That's what I love. So, Maisel, it's for nobody and everybody. Love you guys. See you next time.